gonna turn you off. And make sure we have sound coming through. Yeah, put it on this one. We'll have to see which one is set on. There's the good one. We're good. Ready? Okay, you're screaming? Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, Jim. Coming on. 3, 2, 1. Wait.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Geronimo, Texas, Navarro High School. Getting ready for the third game of the season here tonight. Lady Panthers coming in 2-0 on the year so far. Have a victory against Lytle. We broadcast that game on the 11th against Lytle, and then they played London on the 15th. Won that one, a close one, 56-51. We got the win, and here we are, Game 3. St. Mary's Hall Barons in town tonight to play the Lady Panthers. Early season, we don't know a lot. I'll have Hank jumping in here in just a minute. Mr. Hank Dieter will join the broadcast. He's touching up a few of the final touches on the broadcast, making sure everything's going there. But we've got the Lady Panthers out here shooting around, getting their final touches on the warm-up for tonight's game, and wearing their Panther white tonight. The Barons are wearing they look to be maybe a purple and black as well. I can't tell there, but they're wearing black tops. So this team from St. Mary's Hall, they are apparently a very well coached and well-played team tonight. So look forward to the competition, seeing what the Lady Panthers can bring here on Game 3 of their early season. So, looking at the schedule, looking ahead a little bit here. We've got the Floresville tournament coming up. It looks like we've got Floresville, 9 a.m. on the 20th, and then Stevens at 1:30 p.m. on the 20th. On the 21st, I believe that'll be Saturday. I believe it's a Friday-Saturday tournament. They will have Jordanton at 9 a.m. and then Alexander at 2 p.m. So, and that may be Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday it goes into bracket play. So not 100% sure, but they will be going down. That's a tournament that the Lady Panthers play in every year and had some great success. It's a great tune-up tournament because I tell you what, Floresville, they bring in some really, really good basketball teams for that preseason tournament, getting everybody prepared. And then on the 24th, we have Warren. That's just a regular game down at Warren High School. Then it looks like we travel to Divine. Then December 2nd up in Austin. So we've got a little road trip here. Wimberley on the 4th, Flatonia. Oh, that's another tournament there. So not sure where that tournament is, but it looks like Wimberley, Flatonia, Midland, Greenwood. That may be our tournament here. I'm not sure if we still host a tournament here at Navarro or not, but quite a few games there. And then rolling in, early mid-December, got New Braunfels on the 12th. That's always a good game. And then roll into another TBA tournament. So, but here we are tonight. The ladies are putting the balls back on the rack. The officials are ready to call the game, and looks like we're getting ready for some basketball. Looks like Coach Israel's got the ladies ready to go here. So we will do a quick pause here for player introductions, national anthem, and then we will get the game started. So we will, like I said, step away for just a little bit. This was supposed to be a doubleheader tonight. We were supposed to have ladies 6 and I think men at 8, and then unfortunately Marion did cancel on the men's side, so we just have one game tonight. But we're going to step away, get introductions and the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's game featuring the St. Mary's Hall Barons and your Navarro Lady Panthers. At this time, we ask you please rise, remove all headwear, as we
we're ready
with the playing of the national anthem.
We are back here, but going to kind of let the introduction of players finish up here. I think hopefully we can hear that over the crowd mic. As soon as that's done, we'll get the game started.
Senior number 20, Matty Florence. Head coach, Matt Hayes, assisted by Michaela Mabry and Morgan Mabry. And now the starting lineup for your Navarro Running Lady Panthers. Number 24, junior Audrina Pacheco. At 0, senior Amy Harris. Number 3, senior Trinity Loftus. Number 2, senior Jillian Baker. And number 11, senior Camden Shields. Your Panthers head coach by Nick Israel, assisted by Emily Flores and James Cook.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do, and we've got Hank back on the headset now. He's got the everything set up here, ready to roll.
Right.
So
I think we got Aiden over here on replay, and got Bo on camera, and we got Mrs. Josh over there on the computer running the helm. So, and so if anything happens with that, we blame it on them, not us.
That's right. That's right. Hey, and that's what this is coming full circle now. Hank's got the kids where they can run the show, and that's what it's all about. Is
we're gonna
having
see
these guys.
All right, you got to be ready, Aiden. Here we go.
All right, and we're at tip off here, and that's Emmy Harris with the tip down to Jillian Baker on that. So Lady Panthers getting the first chance to set up the offense tonight, and Baker with a great three-point try there, but rebound by St. Mary's Hall. So very aggressive St. Mary's Hall team here right off the bat. So, and ball off of Purple Foot there. So black and purple again for the St. Mary's Hall. So if you hear me yell purple, I know Lady Panthers normally purple, but they will be white tonight, and St. Mary's Hall will be black or black and purple. So Camden Shields with the ball, bringing it down, setting up the offense tonight. Your starters for tonight's game: Emmy Harris, Jillian Baker, Trinity Loftus, Camden Shields, and Audrina Pacheco. Well, I'll tell you what, Hank, it looks like looking back at that second game of the season, a 55-51 win against London. So see if we can continue to build the win streak. Emmy Harris with a nice shot. Just a little bit off there, so St. Mary's Hall with the rebound and bringing the ball down the court. St. Mary's Hall will get to their, well, we got a foul here.
Uh-oh. I didn't bring my sound effects today, so I'm sorry. I can't go yeehaw or whatever. I call them my yeehaws, right?
Well, we'll just have to do it live. So,
I can do a lot of sound effects, that's for sure.
Right.
But yeah, some of them are not very good.
Right. 14. All right. The starters: Ava Weinglass, Isabella Chase, Maddie Florence, Lily Yontas, and Ada Saeed are the starters for St. Mary's. And St. Mary's first on the board here. Nice little layup there by Isabella Chase. So see if the Lady Panthers can answer here and get the offense going here. We've had a couple of good shots early, and there we go. Nice little drive. Missed a layup there. I'll tell you what, St. Mary's is very aggressive under the basket.
I like that. I mean, if you're a basketball fan, you like to see the aggressiveness.
Right. And that's what's
on the rebound.
Right, offensive rebound there by St. Mary's Hall. And that's, to get the competition this early in the year, and that's always good. We've got a whistle there. Did not see if maybe it was 3 in the lane, not sure. But
the old camp out.
Yeah, El Hep in the game. Trinity Loftus taking a break here, and looks like St. Mary's making a quick substitution as well. So let's see if Camden can get it set up here. Camden Shields taking the helm as point guard, and what a drive down the middle. And once again, a layup right there. El Hep fighting for the rebound.
Yeah, well, the officials are letting them play.
They are.
I thought maybe Camden would get a call on that one with the nice move to the basket.
Right. And I prefer them letting them play.
Yeah,
I didn't see enough
too.
contact there to really it looks like they're both going to be physical teams, and to keep them out of foul trouble, I think that's a good thing. Nice block there by Pacheco.
Yeah.
So,
and I know how we blew the game open. The llast one that I did with you is that, those threes came in real handy, and Pacheco basically was one of the ones that started that. The rain.
Right. And tonight, at first we got here and the crowd was small, but it's starting to fill up now. So get a little energy in the gym. But Shields did drive there, got fouled going in for the basket, so she'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, both teams each have a foul.
Well, we just hadn't found the bottom of the basket yet, Hank.
It's right there for the taking.
Yeah, the free throw, a nice-looking free throw just off the back of the iron, and I know these girls they're going to warm up and be just fine. But we got another one off the side. Yeah. So Pacheco and Hepp try to run it down, but St. Mary's Hall, the Barons beat them to it. But then a turnover. Yeah. So Jillian Baker over there forcing, maybe a little bit of an errant throw there. So we'll let's take it down one more time. We're in the deep corner there. The official was not going to give any there. So let's see if we can get this one set up here. Once again, Shields bringing the ball down. She sets up and, what a pretty shot, though, from the three-point line for Shields. Just hadn't found the bottom of it yet. Really close, close to a walk there, Hank.
Oh, man.
So, I saw it, you said it, and I was right there with you. So, and then the Barons get the roll right off the front edge of the rim there, taking a 4-point lead here, 4-0 Barons over the Lady Panthers early in the first period. We got nearly 5 minutes left in this first period, so see if we can work the ball. We're doing a great job driving that. We're getting a little gap there. There we go. Camden Shields gets the point and a free throw, so we'll get the and one here for Camden. What a great finish there for that young lady. Taking it hard to the basket there, so good job, Camden. See if that does it. Get us within a point here of the Barons from St. Mary's Hall. And just still have not found El Hepp there with a great going after the rebound. The Barons brought it in low. El grabbed it, and it is going to be ball Lady Panthers. So great job there by El.
Yeah. Yeah, we got lucky on that one. No, I'm not saying that.
I tell you what, just some good hustle there.
That's
by the freshman. I
had my head turned working with Aiden on the replay, and I was like, did we get lucky or did we?
Oh, there we go. Lady Panther ball again. Just, I tell you, get her number there. That's number 12, Ava Weinglass for St. Mary's Hall. Very, very athletic young lady under the basket. So.
Yeah, I was just about to mention her as well because, she stood her ground and she didn't reach. She stayed straight up, made herself tall and big, and that's the way you got to do it without committing a foul.
And our lineups right here match up pretty well on height. I guess,
we're pretty even.
Yeah, Emmy Harris and Weinglass from St. Mary's, about the two tallest on the court right now. I know we've got some height that have been on the bench, hadn't come into the game yet, so we'll see what happens there. But Camden Shields with the ball again, back to Pacheco. We're going to work it inside. Nice move by Camden, and just off the back of the iron, but Emmy with a great rebound.
Oh, got to make those close ones. Not necessarily layup.
2 and 3 foot shots are really killing us so far in this game.
Yeah.
We've had some good opportunity, and what a move there by
And
Barons.
Again, St. Mary's hasn't sat back out to the perimeter. They get the ball on the perimeter, and they take off.
They do.
And they're looking to go into the lane, and they're looking for those fouls. Very aggressive going to the lane. You got to like that if you're a St. Mary's fan.
Right, yeah. Isabella Chase there with the nice drive to the basket, got fouled, hit the first of 2 free throws here. So I tell you what, they're here to play tonight. 6-2 lead for St. Mary's over the Lady Panthers. Now you got Elle coming back out, and we have number 3, Trinity Loftus, back in for the Lady Panthers. Trinity, a senior here at Navarro High School, playing her senior season of basketball for Coach Israel. Let's see here what we got. Nice, another drive. Oh, I kind of wanted to see her take that all the way in there, but she unselfishly passed the ball back out to Pacheco. So
kind of got lost in the air a little bit.
Right. And then Baker with a great job there, and then just lost the ball. You get into the lane there, and there's a lot of hands coming after that ball.
That quick hands, and this is one of the first threes we've seen tonight from St. Mary's.
Yep, another jump ball, and right there, Loftus had a chance for that rebound, and just one thing I always told my girls when I was coaching them in the Pee Wee leagues was strong hands.
That's right.
So
that's right.
But hey, great job, Camden Shields. There was all over playing defense and got a turnover there for the Lady Panthers. So.
Yeah, and we continue to play aggressive. I think we'll be fine. We just got to find the bottom of the basket.
Right. We've had some good shots, and they're just not falling yet. So I know they will start. So let's see if we can get it going here. Oh, nearly a double dribble there by Lady Panthers.
Yeah, again, Weinglass gets out there, and she makes a great steal and gets herself in a good position.
You know, Hank, that right there, that turnover, I am so used to hearing a boot stomp on this hardwood floor. And, Coach Harbeth, we got a turnover there. She took off, but, right then and there would have been the classic Coach Harbeth stomp on the floor. And, come on, girls. But, those are the things we miss not having Coach Harbeth around,
That's right. So if we have the QR code, let's see if we can bring up the QR code. I think we have one right here.
So we'll get that QR code up. We are at our first time out of the evening. It looks like Coach Israel wanted just to take a little bit of time here to bring the girls together and kind of get them refocused. Only a 6-2 ball game, so still early, still a lot of game to play, but where it just doesn't seem like the offense is quite hitting on all cylinders yet. Even though taking some good shots, getting some great opportunities, the ball's just not hitting the bottom of the net. So, but here we go. Pacheco going to inbound the ball to Camden Shields, and we'll get this one set up once again. So, 2.5 minutes left here in the first period. As we mentioned, 6-2 Barron lead over the Lady Panthers. Nice feed down to Emmy Harris. She takes it back out to, and another good three-point shot. Well, and then Camden Shields gets a little push and foul there. I guess they call her for the hold, but those are the fouls you don't want to commit right there. It's kind of off the ball foul by Camden. I know she would love to have that one back, but here we go. I love this Lady Panther press. So, wait a minute. That was not a foul on Camden. That was a foul on St. Mary's there. So I'm not sure what it was, but Camden gets the ball in. Emmy. Let's see if that Camden Shield with a three and just a hair off tonight. But Barron's pressing the ball down the court, getting set up again. Nice pass down underneath. From the point guard. Now Camden Shields gets a steal off of Pacheco's deflection and another missed layup. We just got to take advantage now. Well, let's see where the foul goes here. Pacheco did catch it, but we have got Emmy Harris gets called for the foul there. So
sorry. Did you drop
pen.
your pen?
Yeah, I did, but that's all right. It's one of those that keep clicking and it comes over the.
The only pen I have here is right here.
Right, the old telestrator. Yeah.
It's okay. We see there. We go down. I'll get that.
Hey, there we go. Pacheco with the steal. Nice job, Pacheco.
I called that one. I was drawing that one there.
Right. Happened live right there. Hank drew it up before it happened. He's so good at it. So
I wish that's like very lucky. Very lucky.
But Pacheco had a chance there for two, but nice defense there by the Barons. And there we go. Pacheco Shields with the assist from the inbound play to Pacheco. And there we go. 6-4. We're in this game. We've got the opportunity. Just got to continue to put some offense together here, and now the Barons come back down and do get another two by Isabel. Or no, that was Ava Weinglass with that two-pointer there. So setting it up. Now you got Jill Jillian Baker. I want to call her Jill Baker. Oh, Camden in for the layup. Just those 2-foot shots, Hank.
Yeah. Well, you know my thing. I mean, I deal with 4 categories for me when I coached and all, and it's free throws, layups, and layups. I'm counting those 2-foot shots as well.
Right.
Turnovers and rebounds.
Right.
So those 4 categories, if you can at least win 3 out of the 4, you have a good chance of winning the game.
Right. We've got Brooklyn Fox in the game here, along with Journey Martin came in the game. So getting some fresh blood. El Hep back in the game as well. So see if we can get a turnover here. Good defense by the Lady Panthers.
Wow.
And I tell you what, that was three feet behind the three-point line there.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, for Isabella Chase. I tell you what, she said, you know what, you're going to give me a little bit of room, I'll put it up. So
that was she just got it in her sights, and nobody's in front of me, I'm going.
Right. And now they're rolling another couple of quick points there. 13-4 Barons over the Lady Panthers. Just not getting the shots to fall right now, but and I tell you, Shields on the floor quite a bit, but not getting the, they're letting them play tonight. They really are.
Even,
so
I think there, was it Journey Martin? Yeah, I looked like she got on top of the arm and knocked the ball out, but no call, and was able to favor the Lady Panthers here.
Right, we have Camden taking a break here. Pacheco back in after a very short break. So we got Martin, Fox, Baker, and Baker with the 3-point shot. That will get things turned around for us. If we can get that going there with a 13-7, trailing the Barons by 13-7.
Here's that 3 right there.
And finally, just getting something to fall. That's been our biggest thing, taking some good shots and playing some good defense. But,
if you look up here, we got the QR code up there.
All right.
Make sure to donate through. It's just like buying tickets if you were buying a ticket at an event. And what it goes towards is, feeding these kids that are, I shouldn't say kids, students.
Right.
Students that, you got to feed them, that, right? And so transportation, getting there and back when we have some of our away games, especially during the playoffs.
Right.
And so all those, what you donate help with that, and then equipment as well that's, needed as they go along. So, so all those things help out. I mean, even if it's $1, $10, $20, $100.
Right, you get to decide.
Whatever,
you get to decide.
And you get to sit back and watch this from wherever you're at and to enjoy it. So So I'm real thankful that we have the crew we do. I know we're on tonight we're just kind of on a skeleton crew, so to speak, but in past we'll have like sideline cameras and that sort of thing. We'll be getting those eventually, probably closer during the district game.
Right. And
so in this game though, I wanted to tell you, Jim, that the Panthers have their hands full. The Lady Panthers need to, need to be ready on transition defense. I think what I've seen the most is that they're not used to a team that's ready to take it down the court and so they're used to more of that half-court tempo when they play the teams. This is a great test for the Lady Panthers we got to work on our transition defense, and we can make adjustments along the way. So
they get the rebound and get the ball out there, fill a lane, and hey, there we go. We got a double dribble turnover. So
I was already calling it up here for the official. I was helping them out. You're an official, and it's like
not basketball.
Like
not basketball. No, sir. So.
But I mean, the concept of hey, everybody else likes to make the call for you. Don't they?
Well, and our view is normally better here than it is down there.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we got. So nice again on the floor, and what you got to love about both of these teams, they're not afraid to get down on the floor. We used to always say, hey, put your hard hats on and let's get to work, and you're not afraid to get down on the floor and get dirty.
Right. I'll tell you, Lady Pant, there we go. Nice defense there. Let's see, did we touch it or no, we got the turnover there.
Yeah.
Just
so
ball thrown out of bounds there by the Barons. So here we go.
As you can show, most of our three-pointers seem to come right in those areas there, so watch for those areas. I mean, when we do shoot threes, I love the aggressiveness, but we're not getting the calls there that we want, and and that's because I think St. Mary's is playing good defense.
Right, exactly, and really pressuring this inbound where they don't really guard Jillian that's throwing the ball in. Here we go.
Here
See
we
if we get another three.
Yeah.
Little strong there.
She thought she was up top, but it's a little farther away, right?
Right.
You know?
So, but here we go. I do like this pressure by the Lady Panthers. Getting them, and making them work for it here. Don't just give them the ball.
It takes a long time for them to get set up in their offense, and that's what you want.
Right.
Hopefully make a mistake along the way. The ball handling skills are apparent, for St. Mary's. They really.
Hey, nice there by Jillian.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, that was Journey. Gosh, too many J's going in there. Journey Martin with that block there. Nice job,
on
Journey.
the ball too.
Right,
yes. And
a lot of times you just automatically get a whistle with some of those blocks, but just all balls. So, and then a turnover by the Lady Panthers here. So
and I think two things have been killing us out of my four categories, and that's been turnovers and those layups, the close shots.
Right.
Those two right now in the category. We're not doing terrible in rebounding, but the turnovers have really hurt us.
Right. And right there, Journey doing a good job, but she and we talked about this the first game, getting that ball low. Once you get it low, I mean, it's the hands start coming in and, trying to take it away, and there they did. We got another jump ball, but it is Lady Panthers ball on the jump ball here. So
a lot of jump balls in this game thus far.
So Camden back in. I didn't see who came off. I think Journey came off there. There we go, man, and just once again, just a little.
A nice open shot, and they work to the open person.
There we go. El Hep with the rebound there. Back to Camden, bringing the ball down.
Yeah, she really wanted that to get it down low.
Right, I think she picked it up a little bit before she wanted to there, but.
Now,
I tell you what, though, Camden giving up several inches there underneath, but she's not afraid to get down underneath and put that ball up. So getting the foul, going to the foul line here. Camden's going to be shooting two. So, and I did not cover, but Camden is a senior this year for the Lady Panthers. So, and off the front of the rim. So we have just not gotten in our groove yet tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out there watching or maybe just listening as you're going down the highway, we've had good shots, just cannot find the basket. So, and there we go. Camden gets the back end of that one. So 15-8 lead for the Barons over the Lady Panthers, and Jillian Baker with great defense coming down the court there. And I'll tell you what, stay on that number 14 because she will pull it up and take a shot. So Winehouse and Chase for the Barons are pretty good ball players. So here we go.
Let's see if she can start us off. We had already, Jillian Baker got one for us.
Right.
So I was hoping we get the threes raining.
Yeah, if we could get a couple of those, and I'll tell you, don't give that young
is.
lady that shot right there. She, you give her enough space, she's going to take that shot. And I think she's only missed one of them from that distance tonight and hit the other two. So
I was going to say, all
right, there we go. Camden driving, kind of doing a little turn and shoot there off the backboard, in for 2 points. So and another turnover here. So hey, let's capitalize on the turnovers.
Yeah, I was going to say she shot. Oh no, we're already moving, but I was going to show about the area about right here is where she shot the ball from.
I mean, she is a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 feet behind the 3-point line. So
we might have that.
And then Jillian says, "Well, I'll give it a shot," but came up a little bit short. Maybe a tip there. So
and now, good defense now by Hep.
You know, Hep, a freshman for the Lady Panthers, and I tell you what, she is fun to watch. I thought she was fun in volleyball. She may be more fun in basketball. So doing a great job for the Lady Panthers this year.
Leave them open. Nope.
Edwards can't give up that offensive rebound. Oh, 2 offensive rebounds.
Yep.
Oh, did she step out? No. No call there. All right, Emmy Harris finally gets the defensive rebound to reset the Panthers here, see if we can get down. And got about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the second period. So, oh, nice. I tell you what, that was a big-time play. Almost looked like a walk by the Lady Panthers there, but Pacheco getting the assist down to Jillian Baker for 2. So
there she is. You know, you got to say, Isabella Bea.
Chase. Yeah, she is. She's on fire, Hank.
Yeah.
That's. We're going to have to get in her back pocket a little bit better there to prevent that shot from happening. So. And we got a timeout by Coach Israel here.
He's like, we can't leave her open, that's for sure. And we'll have the QR code right back up there for anybody who wants to scan it. You know, and,
please do. Please, like I said, if it's $1, $2, $10, I tell you what, if you text us and let us know what you donated, we may even say your name on the air. So.
Well, I try, unless it's, I look at my phone every once in a while, but I don't look at as much as I used to.
I don't either. That's why, it's nice to have Joel here because, he's kind of that social butterfly that he keeps track of that stuff a lot better than I do. So, and Joel was going to be here. We're going to run a little 3-man crew, but he had prior obligations, so wishing him the best.
He's always out and about.
That's right.
He's a big-time businessman and taking care of his. But he's good. He's a great family man. He's there supporting his daughter, who's a coach at Dripping Springs, right?
Right.
So that's awesome. Yep. I think Ashley, she wasn't she just right here playing basketball, all those things.
That's why I had a memory come up 9 years ago today that our Lady Panther volleyball team was up in Garland playing for the state championship and state tournament. Hard to believe that was 9 years ago, but my daughter, along with Ashley, involved with that team 9 years ago.
I think that's the one where we swept Lavernia in San Antonio. I think over there at that Blossom Center. And that was a game that I called that we had just on the radio.
Before we had the broadcast part or the video part of it.
Before UIL allowed us to stream these now.
Right.
Now you got to watch Isabella.
Did we not get a double? Man, thought we should have got a double dribble there. Just I tell you, Wineglass with a great basketball acumen, if you want to say that.
She's had several steals, good rebounds. So this is a very well coached team, but they're just fundamentally sound. And when you have a pure shooter like Chase out there, it's like unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. So. And I don't want to count the Lady Panthers out of this one.
No.
If our shot percentage just isn't there yet. So, and I know it's going to be. So.
We've seen the Lady Panthers in past teams, able to make runs and make something happen. Wow, the windmill, old school looking, skyhook, close by.
I believe that was Ada Saeed there with that shot, and I tell you,
she used every bit of that backboard. Right,
she did. Coach Israel trying to motivate these young ladies, and he's trying to plead his case. Coach Israel tonight.
You're 2-0 coming in this, and there she is again. My goodness!
I tell you what, there, Isabella Chase. That young lady can shoot the ball. So. There we go.
And can't get it to fall. Nice rebound.
Right.
You were exactly right. She pulls that ball down too low and then, can't get the ball in a position to go up with it.
Man, great defense there by the Lady Panthers. This game is getting physical. There we go. El Hep with the hitting the outlet quick there, and that's what I like to see from the old days of the running Lady Panthers. And, hitting that outlet, getting the ball down the court.
And that
Shields had a great shot at the basket there.
Yeah, we need some momentum changers here.
We
though.
do.
Now. We need to get some steals or.
There we go. No, okay. I thought maybe she tipped it after Pacheco got in there, but
Pacheco, good aggressiveness, almost got us the turnover. Or right away.
Yeah, that's what we need. Just about a minute left here in the second period.
We got to slow down Miss Chase, that's for sure. Who's out there, number 14 for St. Mary's.
And man, you can't give her that much room, ladies. She gets the shot off quick, and little old John Stockton feed there, little pick and roll.
Pick and roll, yeah. John Stockton and Carl Malone.
There you go. You knew where I was going with that. So they made that famous back in the day.
Yeah.
So, but see if we can. I would have liked to seen her hit Pacheco there on the end, but once again, another missed layup by the Lady Panthers, and then Trinity Loftus there picks up a foul, just a frustration foul there, I think, more than anything. So
it's the close ones. So,
it doesn't feel like this is a 18-point lead ball game, but it is right now. And see if we can get a stop here with 10 seconds left in this first half. And we do not. They score 32-12. Going to take a 20-point lead into halftime here for the Barons from St. Mary's. Nice shot by Camden to finish off the first half. But we're going to run into halftime here. I don't know if we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're just trying to make some adjustments on the scoreboard just to kind of get it down. So
yeah, Hank's kind of doing producing and commentating here, and see if we can get it lined out. Lady Panthers here down 20, 32-12, going into halftime. Going to take 10 minutes here. The cheerleaders for Navarro are out on the court, fixing to lead us in a cheer, and glad they're out tonight. Good student body out tonight. Good fan base tonight. Like I said, we did have the double header scheduled with the men to follow. Always love those nights when the ladies and the men both play on the same night because the energy is really, really good. But we lost that, I guess, Marion. Don't know if they're still in football. I didn't look to see.
I think they are.
So they may be short a few basketball athletes until football season's over. So
wow, look at how many cheerleaders we have out.
I know
what is
it.
That 1, 2, 16 cheerleaders. Awesome, man. That is awesome.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that tells you that we're still growing, right?
That's right.
Here at Navarro.
That's right.
The other, just imagine that, we'll be having the students over at the new high school here.
Yeah, first of the year, I guess they'll move over, correct?
Yeah, somewhere around that time. And then and they're working feverishly to try to get the fields and everything ready for the spring sports.
Right.
So, we're hoping we can do some broadcasts from the new facilities, both in basketball and both, I should say, in all the spring sports over there. As far as
when
softball
y'all were setting up, I always say Coach Scarborough, Mr. Scarborough, the principal at the high school, stopped by, and we were talking about the new facilities and the new school, and he put a little bug out there that maybe the 2nd of January will be the first ball game in the new gymnasium, and maybe a broadcast that night. I will be out of town. I know that. I'm going to still be enjoying the Christmas break over New Year's, so be out of town. But hopefully they get that broadcast ready and set up and can broadcast the first game in the new gym, competition gym, And this event center has been great for Navarro, but to have a competition gym and set aside, I think that just going to take this program to a new level. So very excited about what that's going to entail and what that's going to look like. So,
it puts you back in a position to where there's always safety concerns with older buildings and things like that. I mean, these bleachers have, these bleachers for some of us seem like fairly new, but man, they're already 15 years old, and most of the time the lifetime of these type of bleachers were on here, and usually about 20 years without any major malfunction. So those things have to start to be replenished and all that, and now you have it with the new facility, and and we get to take care of the students in a way that they get to feel proud about.
Oh yeah.
Pride is a big deal in anything you do, because where you work, you got to be comfortable in what you do, and be your surroundings, your environment, and and that's what we're going to see. Some
Absolutely.
more, community has been great here. I mean, I wouldn't still be here if I
right. Absolutely.
if the community hadn't been that great to me, and everybody here, they backed the students.
Kaylee graduated what?
2020,
yeah, 5 years ago. So and that goes to speak what this community. I mean, Hank hadn't had a kid here in 5 years, and 2 sons that came through the program, and
I back in 1983. I graduated from here.
So I mean, he's been a lifelong member of this community, and just a lot of people, when their kids leave, they leave, and and that's what I've been proud of, myself, and along with Joel, that it's fun to stay engaged in this great community and this program and these athletes, watching them grow. And
it wouldn't be surprised to see, some of you see former students coming right back here. I mean, we've seen it time and time again that they're now teachers and they're teaching, or even some coaches, who knows? You might see an Ashley Frederick here as a coach in the near future as well.
And that would always be awesome to welcome back the.
And that's the kind of thing that you get to see here. You see people wanting to come back here because of that. So now you wanted to go over some of the upcoming events for the.
I kind of when we were in pregame, we went over some of the tournament schedule, but looking here, getting down to district, we have San Antonio Memorial. First district game will be at home, hopefully in the new competition gym on the 9th. And then John F. Kennedy's in our district, Lavernia, Gonzales, Cuero, San Antonio Memorial, and then we'll start it all over on the second half of the season there. But it looks like regular season will wrap up February 10th. About the time you get started, it ends, it seems like. Basketball season just moves fast.
It does. Well, because you get that holiday break in there. It's like there's a time where, they don't play for, I think, 1 week, or so. But then all of a sudden it's like, wow, they're back, and then, you lose it. You seem like you lose that period of time, and it's like next thing you know, it's over. But some of the holidays that they will play during some of the holidays. And
and we've got a TBA here December 29th and 30th. Not sure where, but they will end up at a preseason tournament there. I mean, there's countless tournaments, and that may be I know Navarro hosted a tournament.
Right.
It was usually kind of early in the season, but it may be that late December tournament. So not 100% sure yet if we're still hosting a tournament or where that falls in the mix of things.
We'll see how things go. But all right. So when we talk about adjustments and things that has to happen for the Lady Panthers here in the second half, I would think that one comes to mind, and it's on the defensive side of the ball. Do not let Isabel, Chase shoot the ball. She's number 14, and tonight I've counted at least 5 threes that she's made tonight. So it might be more, but I think she's essentially scored 15 points of those 32 points.
Right.
And that's not counting their 2 free throws. So she scored probably more than half of their points tonight. So there's got to be your best defender has to play her, or make sure that on the switch you have your 2 best point defenders out there on her. I mean, you have to stay in her face. But we've seen her take the ball, in the lane as well. So I'm not saying she's the only player out there, but she's the one that's causing the most damage on when we're on defense. She's the one that's been hurting us the most. Now, you could say Wineglass has been there too, but then on the offensive side, I mean, it's pretty clear. We've talked about it. I mean, we've got to be a little bit more physical, and we have to adjust to the officials, and the officials aren't calling, giving us the little layups, that we take, and normally, I guess, sometimes you think, oh, hey, that's a foul. Why not? Well, you have to adjust to that, and you have to go through it and play through that contact. I mean, we see the coaches do it all the time. They have these dummy shields out here that you use in football,
right?
And they're so you've already trained for this, so go ahead and play through the contact and follow through, and I think we'll have a better chance of making some of those layups. I think we're thinking we're going to get the call, and we're not following through and pushing through, and then you miss the layup and expecting a call. So you've got to play through it, follow through, and just take the contact and adjust to that contact. But also, if we're gonna have to take the lane and we're running into a brick wall, so to speak, there's probably somebody else open that could take a nice little perimeter shot as well. So we have to be able to move the ball as well. And I don't think we're moving the ball and that's a credit to St. Mary's too, the Lady Barons, that they're there, they're there and causing us not to be comfortable on our regular offense, but we just got to be a little bit, maybe that one extra pass, something to that effect. But
no, and
those are my adjustments for the game. And I mean, I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. I'm no expert by no means, but I've played the game a little bit, and I've played in, I played in some intramural games and when I was younger as well, and believe it, back in college a little bit. But we, and that was one of, and I played in high school too.
Right.
But defense starts it off with defense, and then your defense may lead to more open shots on offense.
And that's it.
But
We've got to get those defensive, those turnovers, and then we got to capitalize with points on our end. Yeah. If we were keeping stats, I would be surprised if we were shooting 15% tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, we have missed. And some good shots, but more physical, taking those layups, expect to make the shot, don't expect the foul. So
that's right.
But here we go, St. Mary's Hall with the ball first, starting the second half, and Pacheco with a nice deflection there and turnover.
That's the way to start it off.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay, 1 for 2 so far. So, hey, we're 50% starting off the second half. Point Panthers, and it's got to start somewhere. Oh, Pacheco right there for another steal, close, and then another 3-point there by Chase. I tell you, you don't cover her up quick, and she is going to shoot the ball. So,
yeah, I mean
Chase with another 3-pointer. So nice, Jillian Baker with the
there we go. Here we go. We're just not attuned to that basket right now. It's like there's like some force field up there saying, no, you're not going in.
Just not. There we go. Jillian with the, I don't know if you call that a rebound or what it was, is off the bottom side of the basket. So, all right, Cam.
Wow, we get 3 shots at the basket, and we can't put it in. We've got to be able to be a little stronger. I mean, I hate to be so critical.
Right, I think that's it. And, I mean, we had open looks, though, at the basket there. It's just, sometimes it's just not your night, and I don't want to say that, but
you see that at every level.
And they're getting frustrated, and I don't want the ladies to get frustrated here early in the season. Find something to work on, and let's get better. So
play loose.
That's right. So
I thought
Jillian picked up her dribble there, and there we go.
Nice.
Pacheco with the nice runner layup. A little runner, I guess that's what you call it. So
that was nice, and being able to really, kind of survey. If anybody was open, you could see she was looking on the side to see if anybody else has got a better shot, and she said, "Nope, I got the best shot. I'm taking it."
Right.
Woo-wee.
I really thought she walked into that foul there. That used to be one of my favorite sayings. You can't walk into a foul. But,
yeah.
But they call it the Euro step. I don't know how that's still not walking at times. But
you get your 2 steps as long as it's towards the basket in general, right?
That's right. Emmy
Oh,
Harris
nice.
with the rebound. Finally, Chase misses one from three-point land, so I think she hit 6 in a row. And
I think she had a hand in
missed
her
one
face.
that. Oh, Camden with a good
drive.
There, I
to
thought
that.
she had a good, strong shot, and it just is coming up on the front of the Emmy on it. Oh, let's see who's going to get the ball here. They're going to say, well, he said white but pointed black. So, okay, it is going to be white ball.
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's the point right now, Hank, that they come off a missed three finally, and see if we can turn this into some positive points for the Lady Panthers here. So. And I tell you,
got her in the hip, and she's hit it
short.
Yeah. Until I hit that top of that square.
Yeah. And they are not short on the Barron side of the court there, so, I think Israel, he's trying to Coach Israel trying to make light of the situation here and just know that seal is on the basket tonight. And
it's not like in us tonight.
No.
Nice. Oh.
Turnover there by the Lady Panthers, and I tell you where, anywhere but the arms of Chase right now. So, we're going to have a foul. Pacheco fouled number 20 there, Maddie Florence. She's going to shoot 3, Hank.
And I think the issue is that, when a player goes up for a 3, and this is everywhere, you see it in college and the pros and stuff, you've got to allow them the opportunity to land before you can box out. So, and that's what the call was there.
Right. And I knew this St. Mary's team was going to be a good team just by watching them line up. But I tell you what, they are a very disciplined, well-coached team, So kudos to St. Mary's. I know they're going to have a very successful season this year.
And they've always been, they've always been really good in basketball, even on the men's side or the boys' side, and in both sides. And sometimes you feel like, with the private schools, they get a little bit more pick of the litter too.
Right.
But they have been, traditionally they are a very good basketball team.
Right.
They have good basketball teams, just like when you see with Antonian and their sports as well.
I mean, Camden is having a heck of a time just getting there. But LHEP gets a jump ball called there, so it's going to stay on the Lady Panther side of the court. And we do have Piper Fox in the game now. Her and LHEP did come in on a real quick transition there for the Lady Panthers. Coach Israel saying we're going to try a little bit different mix. And, I thought Jillian Baker had that shot there. It was right in front of us. Nice shot online, just like so many of the others, just hitting right at the front of the iron and not going in. So Piper playing good defense there on the Barons. So, man, it looks like they're stepping on the end line there, but he's right there. Here. So I guess, his view is better than mine. So. All right. And Pacheco back in. Let's see who's going to come out for the Lady Panthers. That's going to be Trinity Loftus going to take a break, get a breather. Nice job there by Jillian Baker with the tip.
Yeah.
Camden going in for layup here. And we've got 2 points there. I know. So... got to start somewhere, right?
That's right. I thought,
Hey, Pacheco
nice
with
Pacheco.
another. I'll tell you what, Pacheco's defense just amazing tonight, and taking it all the way for the layup there. So Nice job, young lady. Pacheco, a junior for the Lady Panthers. So, she plays well beyond her years there. And then a three-pointer. That's 20 for the Barons. Maddie Florence with that three-pointer. So,
oh boy.
Just as we were starting to get a little momentum, they shot it back down. So. Jillian there lost that one going up for the, we're going to get a reach foul there. But, hey, I had my youngest, sorry about that. My phone was vibrating, and I don't know if it picked it up
phone?
on the
looking around, and I saw, one of your family members there.
Right, trying to call.
They're probably telling, Dad, what are you saying?
Right. Another three-pointer and an offensive rebound there by the Barons. And
there.
Guess who?
Yeah. Miss Chase again.
Miss Chase again for the Barons with another three-point. I tell you what.
We know some Chases too. But,
we do. I tell you what. I don't know if there's any relation there, but I tell you what. I know Coach Israel would take her on the Lady Panther basketball team at any time. So she does a very, very, very good job of shooting that basketball. So Emmy Harris back in. Piper Fox going to take a break.
A replay of that last three-pointer that she took.
Just nice shot. It's and it's quick. She doesn't give you much time to set up.
And she shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
If you're not there, she.
Yeah, I think the height, a little bit of height has been, and the aggressiveness of St. Mary's has kind of really put the Lady Panthers like, wow, okay.
Right.
And sometimes this is as we know, you never like losing, but, you take that opportunity to learn from it,
Absolutely. And I haven't known Coach Israel long, but I know he's going to break this game down and look at the film and find those areas where the Lady Panthers will improve. But I know that, nice little under the basket reverse layup for Pacheco. So I tell you, that young lady can give you a spark there. So
that's a terrible happy face.
I didn't get well.
Oh, wow.
Hey, a miss. We'll take the – okay, let's get it. There we go. We got Jillian Baker with the rebound there. Gave him 3 different tries at it, but there we go. Camden Shields from about 20 feet there on the baseline with a nice jump shot.
Hey, get a little confidence. You see what happens, You get a couple in, and then now they're starting to fall for her.
Well, and – there's still we still got a full quarter to play here. Oh, I'd like to see Elle catch that with 2 hands. I think she kind of.
That's exactly what Coach Israel was like. Go grab that thing.
Don't try to bat it away. Just grab it. You were all by yourself.
Yeah. And I don't know how many times.
There we go. There'll be a turnover for the Lady Panthers. So great defense there, and we hadn't. We talk about height and. We hadn't seen some of the tall Lady Panthers get a chance tonight. So, we got Jillian. Looks like she's a little bit out of breath here or something. Get her some medical treatment down there on the end of the bench. Hope everything's okay there. Yeah. So, we've got Journey Martin back in the game. Camden Shields still in the game, bringing the ball down. I think Emmy Harris came back in there. And
Checo.
There we go. Oh, just a great shot. Around the rim and out. So,
and right there was a perfect example of Wineglass there. She fought through the contact there and was able to get out of it, and showed some. To me that shows some skill there because normally you hold up and she just dribbled right through it.
Right.
Good defense by the Panthers trying to slow her down, but she kind of fought through the contact.
And I think one thing will also come away from this game is doing a better job on the defensive rebound. We have given St. Mary's a lot of offensive rebounds on their end of the court. So, but we do have Kiza Kate coming in the game. Keys a 6'2 sophomore for the Lady Panthers. And Camden gets the front end on that free throw.
She gets that to fall, yeah. It's like we all, I mean, I don't know where you had, I'd always told our players to shoot just over the front of the rim.
Right.
And that's where you're aiming. And sometimes you get the roll, but when you hit that back of the rim, it's just close to that there. I mean, it has less chance of going in.
Right.
Oh, she got the roll too. You know it's.
And not only it's going your way when that happens right there. I don't know if you have that one on replay or not.
Yeah, let's see that one.
Goodness. So that was a heck of a shot there from the corner by the Lady Barons, and number 14, Isabella Chase. I think we've said her name enough tonight. And if we're going to turn it over here in the fourth, turn it around here in the fourth, we've got to stop her. We can't give her those shots and those opportunities there. So,
yeah, let's see if we have that here. So we'll see if we can show that here.
Oh, here we go.
Right there. Now watch the roll. Right there.
Yes. I mean, we can't get one to fall, and they get one to go in and out and off the backboard and back through the net. So,
so I mean, that replay showing her, getting set. I mean, the one thing about a good shooter, and especially three-point shooters, you see them square up really well, and she had both feet under her. Everything was, just square with the basket.
Right.
And when they can get themselves in that position that quickly, I mean, they're more chances than not of that ball going in as you keep your elbows in, you do all the some will call it beef and you've heard that term too, right? But it's that acronym. And so you see that with and I hate to, sound like I mean, just everything's, St. Mary's right now, and our Lady Panthers are right now learning a lot of things about, hey, what they can look like and what other players are doing and how they're being aggressive and how they play through contact and they can learn from that. And now, I mean, you still got a quarter. I mean, you make some good runs here, and it's like, and you make some stops. The only way you're going to get on a run is you make stops, right? So, so that's why I always say, it starts with their defense, just like almost any sport, right? When you talk about it, best offense is your defense.
Right.
And so we make stops here. I mean, and you get on a run, and like I said, that's the only way you can get on a run is you got to make those stops.
Yep.
Can't give them easy baskets. Make every basket. I mean, even if you have to make them shoot from the free throw line a little more, go ahead and foul.
Right.
I mean, don't make it easy for them.
We don't.
But not on the three, not out behind the perimeter, but inside. When they come in the lane, make sure they don't get an easy shot.
Oh, another long shot from way downtown in Pacheco. Oh, man, I tell you, Pacheco was there and just
I think Wineglass got her hands in and popped it up and went back to St. Mary's. There's the inline.
All right, there, finally. They've been flirting with that all night long, and we did get the call there.
Right.
So I guess we willed it on them a little bit there. So, but, let's see if we can get it started here.
Yeah. Well, we got the stop. And oh, wow.
Yeah. They tell me girls basketball's not a physical sport.
That's right.
And that was Winehouse with their wine glass. I
know that's a tough one.
I thought we had another turnover there.
Yeah.
So, but Wineglass has been taking that ball and driving, but there she set up and had a beautiful 3-point shot for St. Mary's Hall. So
and Ms. Saeed, she's had a quiet but a great defensive night, though. She's been her hand. You saw her with the steals, and you saw her hands in it.
I would have a kick there, but
I think as long as you don't, you
don't extend your leg, just
and the
off
ball
more
is,
than a kick.
is thrown into it, and it's not a kick as long as you're not. That's my understanding. I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right there.
But it was close. I'm not totally disagreeing with you, or I was thinking the same thing initially. But
we retained possession of the ball either way, so that's good. We fought for the jump ball and got it there. See if Pacheco can get that three. Okay, stay on her.
Yeah, please. And
there we go. Kiza with the rebound.
yeah,
Kiza Kate, sophomore. There. Oh, I thought Elle had a great shot there. There we go.
Get it high off the backboard.
That's right. Yeah, we'd kind of been hitting that crease between the back of the rim and the backboard, and that time gave it plenty of space, and good job there. Block out to get the ball, Lady Panthers.
Yeah.
Well, we've
cut it a little bit here, here and there.
can.
I mean, we get some stops now, and then we get the scores. So
Right. Well, we got, let's see, Loftus back in the game, Emmy Harris back in the game, Jillian Baker back in the game. So, and then El Hep and Camden Shields in. And, El Hep with a great three-point shot. And we were on the end line there. Emmy tried to get possession of it there, but was standing on the baseline. Turnover for the Lady Panthers. And here we go. I thought she was getting ready to shoot that from the 10-foot line of the volleyball markings on the court, but
yeah, I mean, she was close. She was at least at the other court line that they have set up. If the gym's set up sideways for volleyball, they have those courts set up, and she's already out to those kind of tan lines out there. It's like she's already shot one from there. And made it.
Right. Yeah, that's the
There we go.
Okay. I think I heard her say at one point after an error, she said, "Flush it." And I was like, young lady, that's a great way to determine, because third baseman made an error, and she said, "Hey, don't worry about it, flush it. It's gone."
Good,
So
forget it ever happened. And,
this may be
on.
one of those nights that Coach Israel can just tell them, "Hey, we're going to flush that one. We're going to learn from it. We're going to take some key learnings away and get better, but we're going to flush this one and move on down the road."
Right.
So,
that reminds me of something that many years ago. There was with the class. I remember their quarterback, I believe it was this is back in the 70s here at Navarro, and his name was Wayne Evans, and I think there was some Schriever boys that played on the team as well. It was the first year that really Navarro beat Marion in a long time in football, and so the next year we go to Marion, and on the south end of their football field, they have a big cross. Like, what? And you look on it, and it had the score of Navarro beating Marion, and it showed the cross there. It was actually, the score was 7-0. That's how close that game was. And they buried it. So in other words, they flushed it.
Right.
We may have to have a little ceremony after the day, and for the Lady Panthers, and say we're gonna bury this one and put it away and forget about it and move on.
Right. We got Brooklyn Fox coming back in the game here. Senior for the Lady Panthers. Brooklyn last Tuesday or Wednesday did her signing day, going to play volleyball at the next level. So super proud of that young lady getting
that's awesome.
Opportunity to do that, and still coming out here and playing basketball. I love to see.
Multi-sport athletes. That's
love
what
it.
you love.
Absolutely love it.
You ask most of the major leaguers and pros. That's a nice shot there.
Well, and a beautiful pass. Jillian Baker with the
set her up.
Great pass there to Emmy Harris for the two. So, but yes, so go ahead there, Hank. We got
most of your pros and major league players and such, they didn't play just one sport,
right?
About 90-something percent. I don't know the exact number, but it was shown that most of those pro athletes all played more than one sport. So, and that's what you have to promote, because I know it's hard when you want. I just like volleyball, or I just like basketball, or I like just track, or whatever the case is. It's like, but try them all. I mean, you don't have that many opportunities to try different sports, because who knows, you might find it, or in the other activities, you might like theater, you might, so.
Well, and I know the opportunities are plentiful for our students here at Navarro, and so thankful for for what this community and school offers them. So,
and that's happening in the classroom as well. Different
Right.
opportunities that are coming up now for students to be able to do many different things with CTE. Getting up and even expanding, and so I mean you've got all sorts of things going on.
yeah, Brooklyn Fox with the shot there. I think got a little bit of a tip, but they didn't see the tip because they're giving it to St. Mary's Hall going the other way. So, talking about the CTE, I know they've got a nursing program. My daughter's a nurse at Guadalupe Regional there in Seguin, and she was asked by Miss Hensley to put together a little presentation, and got to do that for giving back to the school that did a lot for her as well, prepared her for that career. So, now they have a program here where you can come out as a maybe a LVN, I think is what it is.
Yeah, that's the goal, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
And I know CNAs was there, a big part of that.
Right.
Certified nurses.
Maybe that's what it is, a CNA for right now, not an LVN.
But I think that's the goal is actually LVN.
Because I tell you, as
the road.
LVN, even a CNA, you can come out making good money.
Really
but
good
LVN,
money,
even better money. So, but back to the game here. LHEP had 2 the last time down the court. Now Pacheco back down. So I don't know if we have enough time left to get a comeback here, but they're still playing hard.
Right,
so.
Getting over 30 points is a big deal for me because at least your offense can get back in it. But again, it's you saw that based on defense. Pacheco's played, here in this fourth quarter, she's played a heck of a defensive game.
I tell you, she's a very physical young lady and hadn't spent much time on the bench. She's got a lot of playing time and still fueling the tank. So
she doesn't want to come to the bench, and she's a little slow on that one, but she's like, okay, I'm catching my breath. I'm coming back. I'll get over here. Okay.
And we got JoJo Durrett coming in the game. Minka Dupree coming in the game.
Yeah.
I say JoJo. Hannah Durrett. Junior for the Lady Panthers, and then Minka, sophomore.
Yeah.
So...
And we saw Minka, I think, play here last year as well in basketball. Is that correct?
I can't remember if she played
a freshman,
last year.
I think she did.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could be thinking volleyball all the way.
Nice.
She has that runner. I thought she had her sights on that one to go
hard,
in.
Yeah, a little hard on the let's see if Camden.
Oh,
there we go, Camden. Hey, I like it. I like it. I think if you ask Camden, this would not be the game that she had in mind before it started, but good to see her head still in it. She's making a shot there. Now we got Presley Larson, senior for the Lady Panthers, coming in.
The shots were starting to fall, but a little too late.
Right.
And they still have Chase out there, I thought, but I see that they have a lot of their other players come in as well for St. Mary's.
Did we get double dribble there?
Yes, there it is.
I really wanted Hannah. That one to fall for Hannah. So.
You'd want that to go in. And that little, it's like there's a lid that comes out and it just closes just at the wrong time. Get in there.
I mean, we are just. I may have to ask Coach Israel just one time for the shooting percentage for tonight's game, and then I'm going to say flush it.
Right. Yeah, just flush it.
Yeah. So we do have Piper Fox getting ready to check back into the game here.
That was a replay showing of Camden there. Just went off. Oh, I wonder if that's her. The St. Mary's group was pretty excited. I wonder if that was one of her first points.
Maybe so. Ella Rainey wearing number 13. Ella.
She's a sophomore.
Sophomore, so might be her varsity game. And hey, 2 for 2 from the free throw line there. Oh, I was afraid Minka was going to walk there, but she kept that pivot foot secure. So. Well, down to about 40 seconds here left in tonight's ball game, and we will.
Yeah, I mean, Chase, she does with a lot of authority and confidence. You know, she plays with confidence, and that's what you know. And she knows she's a good player, but you know, she's able not to, like, you know, she's not putting in your face like,